Hey there, welcome back to What the Flick. Christy Lemire, Alonso Duralde, Jenna Busch. We have trailers for you. It's trailer time, as it often is, starting with a teaser trailer, a little bitty teaser trailer for the 4th season of Better Call Saul, which I know a lot of you are pumped about. Take a look.
Now is not a good time.
That's all you get.
I am of two minds about this as somebody who's been recapping Better Call Saul here since it started. On the one hand, I can never get enough Gus Fring, so that's great. But I don't want Better Call Saul just to be Breaking Bad version 1.0. Like, they have established an interesting enough world for him with the lawyers, with other stuff that has nothing to do with Breaking Bad. And I get the temptation to want to dip back into that prequel water, but I don't want us to get too far away from the brother and all these other sort of interesting characters that we've made along the way, just for more people running around with meth.
But I do have to say, I have never seen the show, and that intrigued me. So I kind of feel like maybe I should start watching.
Well, look, if you were a Breaking Bad fan who never watched Better Call Saul, yeah, that trailer is catnip. I grant you. And for a lot of people, I think that watch Better Call Saul looking for the Breaking Bad Easter eggs, again, clearly that's great. And I like Breaking Bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing Breaking Bad at all. But what I like about Better Call Saul is how it has managed to ford its own path. And so many, because like Solo, the movies we talked about, so often prequels are this sort of roll downhill to inevitability. And what's been interesting about Better Call Saul, we know what happens to Gus Fring, but we don't know all the steps that bring Jimmy to become Saul Goodman. So, that's all.
I've never seen Better Call Saul either. I will put that out there. But I guess Rhea Seehorn has a bigger role this time around, possibly?
I hope so. She's that one of the MVPs of that show.
She has been on
She's been on,
show.
yes.
She has sat at this desk.
We love her.
Cool, so we'll keep you posted on that. Also coming up is a little comedy coming out in August called Support the Girls. Take a look.
This is a mainstream place. Tubes, brews, and big screens.
Although I will say our strategy is moving, sort of away from boobs and into butts.
You're not wearing a whole lot of clothes, but it's a family place. Like working at Chili's or Applebee's, except the tips are way better.
If you know how to work it.
Notice how I open my mouth real wide when I laugh, like,
Hey, get off the car.
It's Alexis.
What are your mainstream? Bar and grill. Please, come here, please. Come here.
she's making sick money though.
But there's a guy throwing up in there.
Did they just knock out my cable?
Hey!
Hello?
I'm in the vent.
What are you doing in the vent?
This looks really funny. It looks like it really gets a very specific kind of Texas, which you and I know very well.
It's sort of like Coyote Ugly, but in the back office.
Yeah, it's like in one of those giant business parks in Dallas or suburban
Addison.
Dallas. Addison, chain restaurant hell of Addison.
Yeah.
So we saw Regina Hall, who is always lovely, but this looks like it's going to give her a whole lot of opportunity to show her range.
On Who Shot You, a podcast I did, after Ocean's 8, we were kind of talking about actresses that have yet to really get there, to have Hollywood appreciate how great they are and really give them the vehicle they deserve. Regina Hall, very high on that list.
Oh, absolutely.
So great in everything. I mean, she and Kevin Hart in About Last Night, I don't even remember who the leads are in that movie. They walk away with that film.
They stole it.
So I'm thrilled to see her being first on the call sheet and above the title and all that stuff. And it's Andrew Bujalski, who's one of the Mumblecore guys.
Yes, he did Funny Ha Ha. That was one of his first movies.
Puffy Chair?
No, those are Duplessis.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I always get that. They all run together.
But they're not Mumblecore anymore. They've all moved
No,
on.
no, no, no.
Don't
Yes,
call Greta Gerwig Mumblecore anymore.
And it's nice to see a trailer that's all women.
Yes.
Imagine.
True.
Yes, and Haley Lee Richardson is really adorable. She was good in Edge of 17, right? Yeah, so she's one of the main adorable people on this. So that comes out August 24th, a time where we desperately need something great to watch, because late August is not always a great time. Also coming out is The Hate You Give, starring I'm gonna say her name wrong, Amandla Stenberg. Take a look.
My name is Star. 2 R's. Daddy named me that. Garden Heights. Mama and Daddy says our life is here because our people are here. We got Mr. Rubin's Barbecue, Mr. Lewis's Barbershop, and Daddy's Store. The high school is where you go to get jumped, high, or pregnant. We don't go there. Williamson is another world, so when I'm here, I'm Star version 2.
Yo, those kids are lit.
Basically, Williamson Star doesn't give anyone a reason to call her ghetto, and I hate myself for doing it. Until the weekend comes around.
I get those goosebumps every time.
What's up? Where you been at?
Man, I don't know. You be hanging with all the white kids.
Shut up. When you're not around, when you go that
So the actress who stars in this, Amandla Stenberg, has this wonderful kind of natural charisma about her. Like, she's beautiful and photogenic, but there's also just like a light in her that radiates, and she's so great to watch. She was in a movie that was otherwise kind of lame called Everything, Everything.
Right.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
One of those like boy in the bubble movies, but she's like a girl in the bubble and she can't leave her house because she's got an illness. Anyway, she's charming though.
And this has more Regina Hall, which I'm excited about.
More Regina Hall.
No, this movie seems super zeitgeisty.
Yes.
It's about, police brutality. It's about code switching, which is I think a fascinating topic for a lot of different communities. So it looks interesting. I want to see it.
Yeah, I actually like the idea of doing a film right now about youth and how they're getting galvanized to speak out. I think that's really cool.
So this is coming out October 19th, directed by George Tillman Jr., who has made a wide variety of movies over the years, including Men of Honor and Soul Food and Notorious and The Longest Ride. That's sort of a wide variety of genres there. And
The Longest Ride is at the Scott Eastwood
rodeo movie.
Okay.
How could you forget so soon?
With the art collection, that one?
Don't they all have one in there? And then finally, more Timothée Chalamet in Hot Summer Nights, coming out streaming and then in theaters. Take a look.
Can you take me home?
This look she gave me, man. Hey.
Hey, yourself.
I was hoping you'd show up.
Guess who got lucky?
I can't get her out of my mind. What would you say if I told you I wanted to start selling weed? What's this one?
That's a zip. More people bought these, my life would be a lot easier.
We should sell more of those.
The problem is we're dealing dime bags to teenagers. We need customers who buy in bulk.
We didn't know how to use a bomb.
So post Call Me By Your Name, Timothée Chalamet's got a couple of movies coming out. There's this one which is streaming starting like tomorrow, like June 28th, and then it's coming out in theaters on July 27th. So
there's a line early in this trailer that we didn't show where he says, "What a cliche," and I just thought, yes. And just because you say that in your trailer doesn't absolve you. Yeah, this is like that summer that I became a drug dealer. It looks real familiar, but who knows? Who knows?
I've seen this movie before, but I will watch him kind of do anything.
It's a really good cast besides the lovely Timothée. Also a new Academy member, Timothée Chalamet. Yes. Micah Monroe, who was so great in It Follows, a movie that I love very much. Alex Rowe is your hunky but dangerous drug dealer. So that is coming out, soon for your viewing pleasure. But also recently a trailer came out for Timothée Chalamet's other movie, which is Beautiful Boy.
Right, with Steve Carell.
With Steve Carell, which features some kind of similar imagery of like making out in a bathroom and doing too many drugs and being troubled.
In this one he's a dealer, and the other one he's an addict. So it's the full,
Yeah.
He's got everything covered.
Yeah, but anything he's in, yes, we'll be happy to see.